Let's now take a look at Bangladesh's worsening economic crisis and aftermath of its turmoil. The country's interim government is seeking emergency financial assistance from international lenders to help bolster the country's dwindling foreign reserves. Major defaults are looming in the country's economy. Here's the story.
First, let's look at the cost of the violent political protests in Bangladesh. The country faces economic losses of $10 billion and counting as a result of the greatest political violence Bangladesh has ever seen. This will be a devastating blow to the country's efforts to strengthen dwindling currency reserves. According to Javed Akhtar, president of the Foreign Investors Chamber of Commerce and Industry, the curfews and internet shutdown imposed to suppress a violent student protest are anticipated to cost over $10 billion, higher than the initial assessment. That total economic cost is only a small portion of the 455 billion GDP. However, it puts Bangladesh in a dangerous position as the country's foreign exchange reserves continue to decline. Akhtar said while the country is slowly recovering with limited online and physical connectivity, full operations are yet to come back, and we are at best 50% of the economic potential. Bangladesh is seeking $5 billion from major international lenders, including the International Monetary Fund, to help rebuild its foreign exchange reserves. Muhammad Yunus, the head of the interim government, made this announcement in his recent address. On your screen is the breakdown for the $5 billion aid requested by Bangladesh from the foreign lenders. The government sought $3 billion in loans from the IMF, $1 billion from the World Bank, and $1 billion from the Japan International Cooperation Agency. The worst hit by the political unrest is the garments industry, which was its largest contributor to forex reserves. The unrest resulted in significant production halts. Factories like Urmi Garments reported a loss of approximately $107,000 in production, contributing to an overall loss of $2.2 million across multiple units.
During this ongoing movement, the factories were fully closed for 6 days. We faced huge loss in these days. We lost 228,000 pieces of production and $107,000 in this factory alone.
During this moment in clashes, our factory was closed and lost a lot of money. We went out of work, sitting idle at home. We were scared. We are poor people depending on daily wage and overtime. If we sit at home, how can we run our families?
Separately, Dhaka's political shift is weighing on travel from and to India. Media reports show a noticeable and significant drop in passenger travel along the once bustling train, bus and aviation lines between Bangladesh and India since the recent political transition in Dhaka. Stakeholders on both sides are worried about how this decline in tourism may affect trade between Dhaka and Delhi. According to the Bangladesh Railway, the Ports Authority and the Civil Aviation Authority of Bangladesh CAAB, there's been a marked decline in the number of passengers. The number of flights departing from Dhaka for big Indian cities like Delhi, Kolkata and Mumbai has reportedly fallen by 60 to 70%. For now, the country is grappling with a deepening financial crisis, and the new administration needs to focus on bringing the economy out of its current mess.